Hey, Halted Spark here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Eco. This is part 1. Don't worry, if you're watching this, I already have like 10 parts recorded. Let's see, where do we want to drop to? This looks like a good spot here. We got lots of area for farming. We're close to some trees and the desert's right here. So we should be able to get iron pretty quick. So we'll go right here. Back to it. It's been a while. Holy Christ. Okay, so we'll get corn. Actually, we'll take our first skill point and we'll put that into, yeah, maybe we'll do logging for right now. I have it on no collaboration, so we should get the stars pretty quick. Let's set up our tent. Plan to do it in this area. Okay, yeah, this whole entire area is perfect for farming. So, in saying that, we'll probably put our house down pretty close to right here, because at some point we might be able to make a bridge going across to get materials back and forth really quick by truck. Yeah, we can just put a road going up to the farm as well, which should work out pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna make a campfire so we can cook some food, because we got raw salmon fillets. So we'll cook that, and then I think we'll just do mostly some... We'll get a whole entire house built in this episode. Screw it, why not? Well, that's right, I forgot you couldn't make hewn logs in here anymore. So we'll have to start out with Adobe, or whatever it's called. We'll make a carpentry table too, although I think you do need carpentry now to even make hewn logs. One thing I'm dedicated to do as well is really make sure that we have all the rooms we need, because that boosts your skill points gain by a lot, which when you're playing by yourself is a massive thing. Oh, I understand now. So we need a room for the carpentry table, so we actually do need Adobe. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll probably make the house like right here. I think that'll be the nicest spot for it for right now. We also need to make a stockpile because we definitely don't have anywhere near enough storage. All right, that is our house. Finished. Look at that beautiful thing. My God, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Okay, let's see if we can put our table in there now. So this is our carpentry table. So we'll take that and see if it works. And that it does. All right, so, oh yeah, we got it. So we just need dowels and wood. I don't remember dowels being a thing. Interesting. So we gotta claim some land as well because we don't have access to anything at the moment. All right, we're gonna make 200 hewn logs and actually get a nice house on the go. That'll be good. Okay, so we'll keep the Adobe shelter up for a bit. I'll just build the house probably over to the left here, or actually we'll build it on the other side. We'll build it over here. I think that'll be nicer. Or maybe just straight in line. Logging level 2, let's go. Always leveling up, can't complain about that. We already used up all our land claims. That's wild, I can't believe that. So I guess we'll just have to build it on this corner and keep it relatively conservative. Actually, I'm gonna take up this plot and we'll relocate these over to here. Okay, so I'm gonna start clearing out a bit of land and then we can start building our house. We'll try and get a bedroom and a bathroom minimum. That way we can get some skill points going big time. Also, interesting tip, if you go here, there's 2 build options down here, these 2 buttons. There's line fill and then there's single block. So if you have line fill, you can click like this and build a ton of blocks at once. I never knew that until half recently. And wow, oh my God, the amount of time I could have saved in my life. So that's gonna be our house. It's gonna be an L. I'm hoping I can have a little hallway, just maybe 1 block, or this will be maybe a room right here in the back. And then we can put a wall maybe right here and put this into 2 rooms as well. I think that's probably the best plan of attack. Got our first layer of wall done. Oh my God, looking good. I'm gonna put the entrance right here. And then, like I said before, we'll put that right there like that. And then boom, we got 3 rooms. Put a wall in between. These won't be equal size. We'll make this the bathroom. Actually, I'm gonna put the doorway right here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it in the middle. And then I'll put the doorway on this one. Maybe to the left side like that. And in here, it'll be the middle as well. Perfect. That is the floor plan done. But in the meantime, I gotta go get some more logs because we are not gonna have enough hewn logs to finish this. 200 was too small of an amount. They've definitely done a better job though, I've noticed, at balancing this when you're playing by yourself, because back in the day, I feel like when you play Eco solo, it was a massive grind to even get the slightest bit of progress. Whereas right now, I feel like I'm making progress pretty quickly, which is a big change from before. So whatever the devs did, it was a good job. I can't pinpoint it. It's been a while. And you'd think it'd honestly be the opposite because I had to craft Adobe to start out and everything. But it could also just be they tweaked the multipliers and everything because I can carry a lot more. And that is such a big time saver. A bit of it too might just be I know how to play the game better because before I would never char my food. And that's just like not good. I'm gonna very much focus on getting better food as quickly as possible because you get a lot more skill points for that as well. To the next tree I go. It's such a good building spot though. We're next to trees, got farmland, and we're next to the desert. I can't believe that. It's cool that they have the little spot, like the little things you can click when starting out that show you the proximity to resources. Love that. It was even just like selecting where you were going to build before was a bit of a grind because you had to go into the crop yield potentials, you had to look around. Now it wasn't that difficult, but you know, just a quality of life improvement. Can't complain about it. I can't get over the fact that I played this game for probably 3 years. Not consistently, but like I've had this game in my... You can go back on my channel and watch me play this game years ago. Actually, probably 5 years. And I did not know this, like, that you could build multiple blocks at once until probably earlier this year. I played multiplayer, and I just saw someone building roads, and they were building it super quick, and I was like, what? Like, how are they doing that? And then I looked, and it was a build option. I don't know how I never knew that. You'd think, like, with all the tedium, I'd be like, there gotta be a better way. I think I got too much patience with it, and it actually was bad. I changed the bitrate when I'm recording as well. Or I think it's the bitrate anyways. I got an Intel graphics card, and they have a certain type of encoder. And apparently it's like really good with a relatively large file size. But before, I found in my videos, stuff would look like pretty gross and smudgy when I would record. But I think I finally got it like pretty good. Our stone hammer broke. I forgot that could happen. I need to craft a repair table. Tool bench, that's what it's called. Wood and rock. So we should be able to get all that pretty easily. I think we already have that. It's just I don't have access to it from here. So I'll enable that. And then we should be able to craft it. Tool bench. Start project. So we need whetstones or coarse stones. I think we can only make coarse stones at the moment. Which is crafted at the tool bench. So there's a lot of intricate details in this game, I find. There's always something. I don't see coarse stones here. I don't know why. No, they're not there. That's so weird. Oh, they're made in here. Never mind. People screaming at the camera. I think we only need 4, so that should be good. People screaming at the camera. People screaming at their screens. I don't know what I'm saying. Done. There we go. It loses a bit of durability every time by a bit. I mean a lot. I think it said minus 30 durability, which is going to be hard to cope with. We'll probably have to get a new one pretty soon, but it is what it is. Whetstones I think is less. It's only 15%, so it's twice as good. We still need more hewn logs. I'm actually kind of blown away. That is a lot of hewn logs. It's over 400 now. Make 100 more. I'm hoping that's enough. It's a lot of calories put in this house so far. But on the bright side, we're going to improve the amount of skill points we get in the long run, so it's worth it. And eventually we'll have to tear it all down anyways when we replace it with a better tier material. I'm actually going to cook up some tomatoes too, just to diversify our diet. And for the final touches, the house is pretty much done. Gotta put one above the door. Gotta do this wall here. And then there's just 2 pieces to put right there. And then we are done. Now it's time to start furnishing. So lots of progress. Actually, some of the most progress I think I've ever made in an eco video. I usually only get this far after like 10 videos, which is pretty wild. We're gonna put some stairs right here just to make it look nice. And we'll do 3 just because I feel like that's a bit nicer. And yeah, so we'll craft 4 doors and a latrine and I think some stuff for the kitchen, like an ice box and everything. So yeah, we'll make a few wood boards as it seems like we need them. We'll make 10 for right now. So we're looking to make a 4 hewn doors, hewn dresser, hewn table. Ooh, we can make a small wood cart as well, which would be insanely helpful. We'll do that shortly as well. We'll make a hewn nightstand. We need logging 4 for that. Have we needed logging 4 for all of this? No. Okay, we just can't make it yet. Okay, we can make it soon though. This is carpentry, so we don't have that yet. Wooden latrine is carpentry 2. So we're gonna need carpentry first. There we go. Doors on. Just need to get the 2 other ones and we should be good. We got all the doors. Let's go. So a door right here and a door right there, and we got our hallway done. I know this could be an extra... Actually, we might even make this into an extra room. Because it very well could be. Like, there's no reason it can't be. It's uncategorized, so we could probably put something out there. Like, maybe this could be our kitchen. Or a dining room, sorry, not our kitchen. Make a small wood cart there now, as that'll be a big help, especially when digging up some dirt. Okay, we'll get our hewn dresser. I think we gotta make a couple more boards too, because we could get the, we get 4 hewn chairs, I'm thinking of 2 hewn chairs and a 1 hewn bench on each side of the table. That'll just there's a reduction each time you reuse an asset, so it's 50% less value for each one. So if we use 4, the 3rd and 4th one will barely be worth anything. Whereas if we use one of these and then 2 of these, it'll be 1, 0.5, and then 1.5. So we'll get 3 for the whole entire seating arrangement just off chairs. So we'll make a hewn bench, and then we need some fiber and how many boards? 6 boards. For the fiber, I think we need a scythe, so we'll have to craft one because I don't think you get one, or a sickle. Okay, so this main room, this will be our seating area, I think. Actually, that takes up quite a bit of space. Maybe we'll put the table. I want this to be my bedroom, so. Oh, where am I to? Maybe this room over here will be our seating. So I'll put the table right here. Actually, no, I can't have. Or actually, yeah. And then this will be our kitchen area, I guess. For right now, it doesn't really make any sense. And we aren't getting any skill points. Why is that, I wonder? Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that is. It's meeting all the criteria that is needed. Hewn table, room category, seating. Well, I guess I can't really check this one because. Oh, I can. Yeah, room category, seating should be fine. All the requirements are met. And also room category seating. I'm not quite sure why that is, but whatever. Hewn dresser we'll place right there. Let me see something. Maybe you need an icebox in the same room, possibly. And seating room is just like kitchen. Okay, I guess the seating needs to be in the same room as something else. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest with you, because now it's only 2.6. Not entirely sure. Really weird. Ooh, but we got our wood cart done, which is right here. So we'll place that probably just around here for right now. Also get the research table before ending this video. Why not? Why not make it just as productive as possible for one video? Research table started. It's perfect. I'm at 14 seconds. We'll make a storage chest as well. We can make a bed. That'd be good. It's only a stump bed, but it's better than nothing. And we can make a stump latrine. So we'll put the research table in here, and then we'll put the latrine in here. And that should be good. And I'm thinking we'll make the farm somewhere over there. I think the best tomato yield is in that direction over there. Actually, let's just have a look. I think this is the world layer for, yeah, tomato yield potential. Show overlay in world. So yeah, all this white stuff is the ideal location to grow tomatoes. So we'll just have to level this off a bit. We could even do terraced growing beds, which would be pretty cool. Also, I was going to look at doing a multiplayer series of this, but after playing multiplayer quite a bit on this, it just wouldn't work. It's very rare, I find, in a multiplayer world that people stick around beyond like day 5 or 6. And even if they do, like groups tend to form, and it's very hard to get anything done unless you're part of that group of people. Place the latrine. I don't know what way is right, but we'll place it like that. 7.4 skill points from, or well, multiplier from our house so far in the first episode. That's pretty good. Place the chest just in by the door here, so that way it's not much moving through everything to get to it because I'm lazy. And yeah, we can start putting these single items into our chest. Alright, I think that's going to be where I end this video. Just to recap on everything we did, we got the starter base done, I guess. We got the tent placed. Then we proceeded to get the adobe shelter for the carpentry table, and with that, we were able to make the house. And the property layout is definitely going to change over time. But on top of that, we got our bathroom done. Well, it's not much, but it's good enough for now. We have our research table placed. And we have this really weird room because skill points won't work for me, or the multipliers won't work. And we got our hewn dresser, stump bed, and a table in the bedroom, which is odd, but you know, whatever, it works. And we got our chest done. All in a big house that required over 500 hewn logs. Not a bad starting video. Alright, so that covers everything. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more content like this on the channel, definitely subscribe, because like I said, if you're watching this, I got quite a few videos already pre-recorded. So anyways, it's been Halted Spark, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.